Oh, yeah, I just realized my microphone was on mute. I had done the Hitman stuff with Scruff a little earlier, and after I was done, I decided I'll just leave the microphone in and not turn anything off. So, good on me today. Okay. I gotta turn away from the walls. Away from the walls. This does seem very violent, the movement here. Hitting walls, the dot things on the screen, I have no clue what everything's going on, but oops. I don't know. I'm seeing colors, and it would make sense because this is not normal. I just had heard so much good stuff about this back when it came out for PC, and then it came out for PS4. So, and everything I saw, this looked fun. Great to know that on the first level, everything's going great. I love rhythm games, so there was this one, and then I think I've said a few other times that that Super Beat Sonic game is also on the list, but that's $40, and yeah, I don't know if I can justify spending $40 on that game right now. The only thing I'm not sure of is if it would be better to hit A to the beat of those barrier things. And I guess I could find that out depending on how the score goes. The load up image for this was kind of trippy. So I'm definitely trying to hit A on each of the dots, and I'm holding it through the turns and then the berries. Oop. Oops, I missed the pickup for the outer shell protection that keeps me alive. Yeah, this does feel weird. Yay, I've got wings again. The one thing this misses is kind of having that timing bar. That would really help. To tell me if I'm actually doing good on the hits. I mean, it's telling me the turns, but... Okay, yeah, that was like the cover image. That thing. This is nightmare fuel, I think. Well, at least I think that's the end of the first level. A lot of bees. So, there's one level, and that was an achievement. So I did something. Okay. Definitely didn't figure out what I was doing there. Said to hold up. So when I see those red spindly wing things, hit A before it. I guess that's like a jump. Now the only thing is that should I hit it before there? Yeah, I guess I should avoid to not hit the rings. Yeah, as soon as you messed up, you very quickly lose those wings. Like, I turned in even a little bit after starting that turn, and that was enough to cause me to die there. So I'd say unforgiving is pretty true. Again, I turned in, but apparently too late. Oh. So I definitely have to hit A on the blues, and I didn't get the wing power up again. Ah. I did not notice a live mechanic unless there's something in the bottom right corner of the screen that I can't see. Okay. So I don't know if there's a way to permanently fail a level and have to start. Or to restart, or have to restart a level. So, but if that was the case, then you would think that just beating all the levels would be pretty straightforward. Again, I missed the... And I thought that section was going really well. So the fact that I got a B again makes me wonder how tight the barriers are for different ranks. Or partially because the combo, I'm not sure how that's... I'm seeing it come up occasionally, but then I very quickly lose it. So like that felt pretty good. But that was a C. And that actually felt even better. Okay, so that at least gave an S. Not sure what I did or did not do between those two sections, but I feel like I'm picking up how to play for the most part. Oops, yeah. Spoke too soon about that learning thing. Ah. That was twice the same section. Question is it like a 3 strikes and you're out policy? There we go. Not great. That's generous to give me a B. Whoa. Ah. Jumped, or tried to jump too early. it's early again. Getting jumpy. Ah. There's two. Three. Four. There we go. Wait, that was the boss. Wow, that was a good section, at least until the end there, when I made that one mistake. And that quickly took me from B, or wherever I could have been, and that one mistake was enough to make it a B rank. And just missing the shell pickup there at the end knocked that to an A. Who knows if it was close to an S, but I'm guessing I was. Another trippy boss fight? Nightmare fuel face thing? Doesn't seem like timing besides the actual act of hitting the thing matters too much. Like, I don't see anything indicating that that's wrong, that I'm doing this early for the most part, or what feels early. Missed the extra dot in there. I'm guessing a B. That was quick, and I was doing so well. The hardest part's just paying attention, it feels like. Or specifically to what's coming. I'm not really just making sure to read far enough ahead. To Omega. Final boss. Oh, good. Another one of those face things. Oh, I was supposed to jump there. Oh, wow. That caught me. That was a little better. Try the third level now. I did. One for beating each level and one for getting S rank on each level. So, eventually I'm going to have to go back. But I figure best way right now is just to keep going forward and hopefully learning. I always look at the achievements. I mean, I'm pretty bad about doing that, but this might be the most achievements I get in a stream. Except for Ninja Pizza Girl. That stream was definitely a little achievement happy. Every couple of levels I got something. Okay, it keeps deflecting. I'm not noticing anything I'm not doing. It would have hit by now, I think. So I'm obviously doing something wrong. I'm sure there's some, like, line for that. But... or I would hope there's some kind of line, because... I find it hard to believe. Okay, what... like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Usually I just fire and it kills things. Yeah, I just don't think I'm ready to go for an S rank on a level. I don't know how many times I can shoot this thing. Unless it wants me to hit the rings. Maybe I'm not putting enough power into the shot. Because I'm not collecting those dots from destroying the rings. Aha! That was probably the most annoying thing to have to watch. I apologize, Ulkesh, because that was terrible. Ugh. Swear I went into that turn. Definitely went into that one late. I'm wondering if blue dots on the has to do with how long this section lasts. No, maybe not. I do wish that when you actually make a mistake, the game doesn't go into like crazy lights. Because I feel like that's going to make me make more mistakes if they put too many obstacles after that. The game is very, very highly penalty oriented. Oops. Oops. Did not collect my wings. My poor beetle thing will not have wings to start this boss fight. Great. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I understand how the shield works. Oops. This is a 2-hit shield. Great. That wasn't a good run. That was a little better. Getting the rhythm on those, on the hits, is the one that's just taking me the longest. Of course, I'm not sure about those blue rings. If I'm supposed to destroy them when I'm not jumping, or if I should be jumping. Like, something tells me they're worth points. Ah, that was good. That was great. That whole section was a lot better that time. Yeah, I think they're trying to tell you that I should jump and hit the wing or the ring things. Doesn't mean I'm recognizing to do it when it happens, but after I see it, I at least know I should have. We're about near the face guy again, or the face thing. Unless it's going to change this time, you know. Maybe after a couple levels they decided, well, you need something else to make you freak out. One thing that's interesting is I've noticed you don't get penalized on those blue things. Even when I miss them, it hurts the multiplier for sure, but missing one does not cause you to lose shield or anything. It's only the barriers, like these walls, or the straight across ones that do that. These tunnels are annoying. I can see in the open expanse areas easily. But as soon as you put that tunnel in me, like, jeez. I have a really hard time actually seeing what I'm doing ahead of me. Ah. 25 sections so far. These tracks are getting longer. That's the second time in a row that's where I've lost my shield. Oh my god. Maybe the third. That's just terrible. That pattern comes up a lot in this song. Or track, or whatever they want to call it. I know what I'm doing wrong there. I'm seeing that wall on the left side, and it almost looks like a barrier that I can pound through. Playing tricks. My mind's playing tricks on me. Again. And I was right at the end of this section. That's just not even right. Crazy thing is, I can see it from afar, the difference between the two. Like, it's easy. There's the wall flashes that you can't hit, and the wall that you can is solid. turning to memorization practically at this point. I got through the section. Did not collect beetle wings, but I'm through the section. Thanks. That's the important part. I move on. Probably to nightmare fuel. Face over the horizon. No? Yep. Definitely have to collect a certain number of those for the boss to actually be able to get a hit. Because I saw it coming up and then I missed one. Oh, I missed it. Not that it matters. There's two. Soon as it turns blue, I know I missed one, and then it's just have to do a full lap of the section again. And you only get beetle wings, it appears, if you get it on the first try. Yep. Lost my concentration there. Calm down, calm down. Doing that early. Oh, damn it. 3 shields. I see what I have to do. Almost. There we go. Yeah, no, that's fair. A lot of C's at the end there. Okay, so I think I'm better. So I want to see. Level 1. How good can I do? That can be a good feeling and a bad feeling. Although this really just feels crazy different without all the obstacles. I remember playing this game on iOS, and I still play it occasionally on my iPhone, but called Super Hexagon. And purely just, very simple Twitch control. You just had to be really precise about it, and just getting the idea and having that feel. You'd go up to the higher difficulties to get the feel for speed, because then when you bring it back down to like what they called hard, which was the easiest difficulty, it really would help you feel the rhythm better. So I get the idea of doing it, and that's kind of why I went through the first 3 or 4 levels, or the 3 levels, before coming back to this one. Now, is this a game that you would play, or probably not? Another controller basher. I don't know, the other one I'm thinking I really liked. I saw Swap Quest come up this week. $10. I don't know, I'm gonna find that I have too many of these indie titles that I want to stream and just have fun with here, because I feel like that's my style. I'll play the AAA, but I have more fun playing something like this. So, and there were just so many choices this week. But I do need to get back to writing Stories of Betham. Actually had somebody comment on the walkthrough thread saying, "Hey, how's it coming?" And I didn't have the heart to say I haven't started it yet. So I just said it's going slowly. Doesn't help that I'm trying to also write one for The Witness. And that one's going to take a while. Part of the problem is that I liked Betham. And I still really like it. I beat the game once, because you have to beat the whole game on the normal difficulty to unlock glory mode, and then you have to beat the whole game again on glory mode. And when the first playthrough takes 25 plus hours because I decided I was going to get everything, then you kind of lose motivation to start that second run immediately. And it's kind of sad, because I was like, I've written most of the solutions. Like, if you look through the game, I have probably 10 plus guides written for that game, and was in the top 10 unlocking most of the achievements. And then when it came time to actually write the walkthrough, or to actually start the glory mode, I was just like, I was burnt out on that game. So, and it was fun. Oops, miss. I will give credit where credit is due on this, or at least from a streaming perspective. I do notice that my play has gone down while trying to talk and play at the same time. I always wondered how much harder it would be to do that, and this is proof. At least for me, that I have my moments, but in a game like this where you have to be so much more on, especially if I'm going for these S ranks. Well, I'll just start the boss again. Why not? I will say that's the other thing though about walkthroughs is when you volunteer for them, gotta watch out for when the sale comes, because a ton of people picked up Betham as soon as that sale came up. So as soon as somebody notices, oh, there's okay, so I either did really really well or really mediocre. Nine to 6 on the S to B's. But probably getting B's was not going to help. And what's Play Plus? 1 life? I'll try this, see what happens. The only mistake I made there was not picking up the armor at the end, and that was a B. That's actually the hardest thing about these easy levels. They lull you to sleep. So the fact that I messed that up and had to do 2 passes at that shot means I miss an armor pickup. And thus lose a lot of bonus points. And that one miss is a B. leeway between A, B, and S is so minuscule. But yeah, if you're gonna start Betham, really, you don't have to do a full playthrough on your first run, or like a full everything run on your first try, because you have to get VIP in glory mode, and that requires everything anyway. So it's not mandatory. Oh my gosh, that's twice now. Okay, I'm not trying to jinx myself, but the whole point of testing plus mode was to see if it was one life and you lose. And so far, I haven't done that. So part of me feels like I'm cheating myself by not finding out. So if I do somehow pass, I will re-enter this mode and purposely lose once. Well, I don't have to. I jinxed myself. I'm great. Yep. You lose and it's over. I lost on the last section. That's perfect. I started thinking about it too much. Okay. I think an hour and a half of this rhythmic violence is a lot to do, and especially to be on edge for that long. So I think I'm gonna call it quits here, end the stream. That means I'll have 2 VODs to upload tomorrow, it looks like. Still kind of pissed about losing that one from last weekend. That would have been nice to keep. But it happens. Such is the life of using Mixer right now, I guess. I have 1 more Leapfrog achievement to get today. Got 3 in 3 different games so far. Not sure what the last one's going to be. Might go back to the well of Killer Instinct. But thank you for stopping by, Olkesh. I'll see you during the week or on the Discord.